Happy Saturday. I tell you, you never know. I always like to do some of the behind the scenes, and I tell you, the behind the scenes on this one, that's going to be fun. That is going to be very fun. All right. Today we're popping up on a different spot. We're raising the roof. We're up on top today, and I love it. All right. Today we're going to do, and I had thought about saying, let's do a slow stretch. But then I was like, you know what? Let's turn up the energy because we need to take a shift. So yesterday's intention word was shift, and I think that it's very fitting to continue in that shift. I'm going to turn the bed down just a little bit. Continue in that shift. So you know we have to pick our intention word. And we did a lot of shifting this morning. Shifting spaces, shifting devices, all the things. All right. So let's pick what our intention word is going to be for today. All right, let's see. I don't even know, but we're going to see together. We're going to see it together. I'm going to move these out the way and make room for the new word. Are we ready? Today's intention word, journey. I tell you, the journey. Life is a journey, not a destination. Shout out India Ari on that one. I love that. All right, we're going to get started. So for today, you won't need any props. It is going to be a little bit of strength building, but I'm feeling the repeats. So let's do a repeated flow today. We're going to do, let's say 6 postures, and we're going to repeat that flow. So let's start in a nice little comfortable seated position to get ourselves going. I see we got my moderator Twitch. Good day, happy Saturday. Don't forget to set your watch, synchronize the clock, and let's rock. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring ourselves down. Again, you won't need a lot of props for today's practice. Get yourself nice and relaxed, and we're gonna enjoy this journey ahead. Feel free to get to a nice comfortable spot on your mat. You can have your legs cross-legged or not, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to go ahead and synchronize my clock for my yoga. And as we're in this November gratitude month, I want you to think about what you're grateful for along your journey, right? It's so many things to be grateful for. Even though everything is not going right, there's so many more things to be grateful for. So I want you to tap into that gratitude today as well, all right? So come in, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, we're gonna breathe out. Just give yourself that moment to surrender, to ground. Bringing that awareness towards your body. Maybe even noticing where you might be holding some tension. And on every exhale, just take a moment to relax it. So maybe palms up or palms down. Start to elongate your spine, sitting up nice and tall. Notice if you're holding tension in your hips and your thighs. Just take a moment. And as we think about this journey, again, tapping into maybe one thing that you're grateful for on this journey. Maybe even in this current season that you're in. And if possible, thinking of one person that you're grateful for. Let's begin to move our bodies. We're going to bring those arms up overhead, gaze up towards our hands, lift up through the chest, maybe even bind your thumbs. And on that exhale, we're going to hinge over to the side. So I'm going to come a little bit more in frame so you can see me. We're going to hinge over to one side. Don't worry, we're going to do them both. And then gently back up to center and over to the opposite side. And back up to center. We're going to roll our wrist out, bringing them all the way down. And let's come on to our tabletop position, taking those knees to stack right underneath of your hips, stacking our wrists right underneath of our shoulders, maybe even pointing those hands out to the side of your mat to protect your wrist. We're going to start our cow-cat, so lower our belly, gaze up, and exhale and arch, chin to chest, and reverse. And cat pose. Want to feel that stretch along the shoulder blades. And reverse. And one last time. Bring it to a nice neutral spine. Let's roll our hips in a circle. Starting to weight bear on our fingertips. We're light on our wrists. And let's pause. Let's reverse our circles. And we're going to end with our hips towards our heels, taking child's pose, walking your hands out in front. Forehead comes down to the mat. Take a moment here to ground, to pause, to settle in. And let's gently take that gaze towards our hands. Let's shift it forward. Tuck our toes underneath. Shift the weight back, a little toe stretch here. And let's bring it forward for our first downward facing dog. So shift forward, bring your knees up, and let's pedal out our feet. Bending one knee at a time. And once you feel comfortable, maybe shifting the weight back towards the heels, taking a full downward facing dog. And as you settle in, draw the navel up, gazing up towards the belly. Surrender the shoulders as you press back towards the heel, pressing away with your fingers. Let's begin to walk those hands towards our feet, to the back of our mat. Very generous bend into your knees, belly on the thighs. And let's begin to walk it back out, and let's come into that sequence. We only have a 30-minute practice, so we want to get into that sequence here. So we're in our downward facing dog. Want to gaze towards our hands, and let's take our forward fold so we can take it to the front or back of the mat. Come into our forward fold. Inhale, we sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Gaze up towards the ceiling. We exhale, we forward fold. We step it back to our downward facing dog. We lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. We bring it through, frame the hands. Take a minute to pause here. On that inhale, let's slowly come all the way up. We can take this one at a time, one hand at a time, or both arms up at a time. We're in that high crescent lunge. On that exhale, let's open it out, warrior two. Inhale, let's reverse. Exhale, side angle. And exhale, let's windmill all the way down, step it back. We come back to our downward facing dog. Feel free if you'd like to flow, you can, or you can push back. Downward facing dog. All right, are you ready? We're going to do that same thing a few times. Let's lift up the opposite leg. Let's bring it through, frame the hands. Inhale, let's sweep it up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open it out, warrior two. Inhale, let's reverse. Exhale to side angle. Let's bring the hands down, step it back, and we flow it out. Again, if you don't like the flow, push back, downward facing dog. We take a pause here. Draw the navel in towards the ribs. And let's take it on the opposite leg. Sweep that leg up. Bend it and bring it through. Frame the hands. Once we're here and we're grounded, let's bring it all the way up. High crescent lunge. Remember to bend into that front knee. Keep that bend. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Maintain that bend in that front knee. Let's inhale and reverse. Feel free if you'd like to bind. You can take that arm around and bind. Keep that bend. Let's take a side angle. And exhale, let's bring it down. Pivot on that back foot, step it back, and we flow it out. Again, you can come down to chaturanga, upward facing dog, and push back, downward facing dog, or you just come right here. Let's do that same thing on the opposite leg. Lift the leg, bend the knee, arch the spine, bring the foot through. Once you're nice and grounded here, let's begin to lift up. High crescent lunge. There we go. I have this one hair that just doesn't want to stay put. Open it out. Warrior two. Maintain that bend. Both knees, hands to a T. Let's reverse. Side angle. Bring the hands down. Let's step it back. And let's flow it out. Are you ready? We're going back to that first side. High crescent lunge. You know where we're going. Let's bring it all the way up. Open out, warrior two. Yes. Inhale, let's reverse. Side angle. Let's bring that hand down and step it back. Flow it out. Other side. Three-legged dog. Bring it up. High crescent lunge. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Take it down. And let's step it back. Now this is all at your pace. Do what feels good for you. We're coming right back to that first leg. Let's lift it up. Bend it, bring it through. Once you're nice and grounded, nice and stable, high crescent lunge. Maintain that bend. Don't cheat, don't cheat. Warrior two. Remember I said we were going to keep this flow going. We were going to keep going with the same postures. Let's reverse. Side angle. Let's take it down and flow it out. And you know, sometimes there can be nice and peace and simplicity in having a repeating flow. Same thing on the opposite side. You can turn your brain off. You know which poses are coming next, and you can really get into your practice. High crescent lunge. Open it up, warrior two. You can really just start to get into your body. And reverse. Side angle. Take it down, flow it out. Downward facing dog. We're going to take one more full set and then we'll take a little pause. Let's lift that right leg up. Bring it through. High crescent lunge. Open out, warrior two. Are you getting warm yet? Let's reverse. Side angle. Let's take it down and flow it out. All right, this is the last one before we take our pause. Lift up the opposite leg. Bring it through. Sweep it up. Open it out. Reverse. Side angle. Let's take it down. We're going to take it down for a child's pose. So step it back. Let's take those knees out nice and wide. Shift the weight back. Child's pose here. Take a moment to ground. Come back to the breath. Let's gaze towards our hands. Let's come onto our bellies. We're going to extend those legs out in front. Let's come all the way down. I want you to fold your arms in front of you. That's going to be almost as if it's like a little pillow for you. Taking the head down towards the arms. We're going to bend that right knee. Maybe take that foot towards, the hand towards the top of the foot. Bend that knee back. See if you can take that knee in line with the opposite knee. Slowly release. And let's do the same thing on the opposite leg. So bend that knee, bring it towards the glute. If you can reach back and grab the top of the foot, bringing that heel towards the glute. Take another full cycle of breath. And let's slowly release. And I want you to bend both knees this time. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. So just let your feet rock from side to side. You can surrender your head. And we can try something. Bringing those feet to stillness, bringing those heels towards the glutes. You can reach both hands back if it feels comfortable. Taking both heels towards the glute. If it doesn't reach, that's okay. Feel free to grab a pant leg. You can use a strap. Taking a full cycle of breath. And gently release both feet. Taking those hands back down. I want you to begin to take those hands underneath of your shoulders. Let's push back up to our tabletop position. Giving it a rock from side to side. Taking yourself onto your back, so knees to one side. Let's come onto our backs, bent knees. Let's give those knees a rock from side to side. Gently hugging your knees to your chest. Hugging both knees. Gently give it a rock from side to side here. Just noticing what feels good. Want you to release that right knee. Let's hug in the left. Let that leg fall all the way down to the ground. Let's start to bring that knee off to the side, supine twist. Look back towards that back hand. Surrender your body. Taking a full cycle of breath to surrender. Maybe that arm reaches the ground, maybe it doesn't. With every breath, releasing tension on your body. Maybe it's in the shoulders and the neck, or in the hips. Taking an inhale in, exhale, come back onto your back with that knee into the chest. Let's take an inhale in and exhale. Let's swap out the legs, lower down the left, hugging the right. Giving that knee a little rock from side to side. And let's go ahead and supine twist, cross it over the body. Take that back hand out to a T. Gently looking away from your knees. Again, with every exhale, just releasing tension on the shoulders, on the hips and glutes, on your knees. Feeling that extension travel all the way up from your hips to your shoulders. Let's gently take an inhale in, exhale, come back onto your back, hugging that knee into the chest. We're going to extend that foot up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your body. Point that toe up. Let's make a circle. And let's keep that foot right above at the center. We're going to swap out the legs. So bring up the left and lower down the right. Nice and controlled. Flex and point. And make your circles. And reverse. Now let's bring up both legs this time. Both legs, we're going to point them up towards the ceiling as we take them and just zip them up together. Take our arms right over our heads, parallel to the ground. Just notice how that feels, feeling that lower back connect with the earth. And let's slowly begin to lower our feet down, nice and controlled. Nice and slow. slowly lower. Your body might shake, that's okay. And once we get right towards the floor, we're just gonna hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the legs. Take the hands down by your side. Take a moment here. Anchor. Surrender. Come back to your breath. Now, if you'd like to take a little bit more action on those hips, you can take the soles of the feet together, butterfly out those knees, and you can take your Savasana just like this. If you'd like to take any other pose that feels good for you, I invite you to take a few breaths and do what feels good for your body. Maybe it's happy baby. Maybe it's legs up a wall. Whatever feels good for you. I'm going to take hand to heart and hand to belly as we start to transition ourselves into our final posture of our practice. Again, you can take the Shavasana similar to this, or maybe allowing both legs to be out nice and long. And whichever way you choose to do it, surrender your body, release the tension. Let's show some gratitude on our journey. We had a really inviting practice, but it was still a little bit of work. But we got to turn our brains off a little bit and just get into the flow. We knew what was coming. And sometimes on our journeys, we know what's coming, and sometimes we don't. But again, life is a journey. It's not a destination. So enjoy the good times, the bad times. They will pass, but we keep going on our journey. I'm going to take a few breaths of silence just to let that sink in. And I'll let you know when to come back. And as we begin to bring some awareness back into our bodies, back into the space around us, wiggling our fingers and our toes, taking our hands to the outside of our thighs if we decided to be in butterfly, and just rock our knees from side to side before we hug them one at a time and towards our chest. Gently roll over to one comfortable side. Cradle your head. Give yourself permission to pause. And when you're ready, let's gently push ourselves up into a comfortable seat. We take those hands to heart center with our thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up and supporting you today in the practice. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Thank you for spending your time and your energy. And thank you that we're on this journey together. Cannot wait to practice with you again. Until next time, namaste. All right. How was that practice? Oh, I told you we were going to have a flow where it was going to continue to be a practice that would go and go and go. Did you settle in? Did you get comfortable? How was it for you? Please tell me. I cannot wait to hear it. I thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to turn up the energy just a little bit. And I thank you so much for being here. You will not break yourself. I tell you, you will not break yourself at all. I thank you so much. We got Dre, baby. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Yes, moving with gratitude. Gratitude. If you don't have a gratitude jar or gratitude practice, highly recommend it. Definitely start your day with gratitude. All right, if you don't do anything else for today, you accomplished something. I thank you so much for being here. It's Cassie. Hello. Thank you so much. Desiree, hello. Thank you for coming back. All right, gonna get out of here, and I will see you next time. Don't forget, tell somebody you're thankful today. All right? Peace out.